Welcome to the Southwick On Stage production of Polter Hiest. First, just a few housekeeping items. If anyone has a cell phone or electronic device, please turn it off or put it on vibrate. In case of an emergency, there are exits from the auditorium, 2 on the side and 2 in the back. Bathrooms are available in the rear of the building, and they're accessible through these 2 side doors. So, tonight, you're part of the action. So keep your eyes and ears open for clues, because before the night's over, someone will be ruthlessly murdered, and it's up to you to guess who done it. How many of you have been to a murder mystery before? Oh, great. Well, this show is a little different. We won't ask you to take a part or get up on the stage or do anything but watch. So you shy people can come out from under your chairs now and enjoy the show. Your main job is to pay attention and play detective, and then to vote at the end. I'll explain the voting process to you in more detail after the show. Plus, your vote is a chance to win a prize. Yay. So watch the action, decide who you think is a murderer, and enjoy the show.
How are we doing over there, Janet?
Oh, we're doing.
Phyllis,
come here. I want to talk to you.
Not now, dear. Can't you see I'm busy with the guests? Oh, this is wonderful. A full house for the weekend.
Yeah, but we're tricking these people. They're here under false pretenses. If they find out, we could be out of business.
Well, I have news for you. Another week or 2 with no guests, and we'd be out of business anyway. We're broke, Jim. This inn has been empty ever since the day we took it over. Until now. My plan is working beautifully.
Yeah, but it's not right, Phyllis. We could get into trouble.
We're already in a lot of trouble. So keep your mouth shut and don't screw this weekend up. Just do what I tell you. Why did I listen to you in the first place? Why did I let you use all my late husband's life insurance money on this white elephant? Because I've been hated here. Oh, I broke a nail this morning.
Oh, come on, Phyllis. It's beautiful here. You'll learn to like it.
Oh, it's beautiful in the Hamptons where I used to live. And when poor Reggie died unexpectedly, he left me a beautiful home and a big life insurance check. Then after you and I married, the Hampton house mysteriously burned down. But in my vulnerable state, I let you convince me to use Reggie's life insurance money to buy this dump. And now we're broke. Oh, I must have been crazy.
This inn was built by my great-grandfather, but the family lost it during the Depression. It's always been my dream to buy it back, to have it owned by our family again. It's what my great-grandfather would have wanted. Oh, come on, Phyllis. You just gotta give it some time.
I've given it a whole month. Isn't that enough? There's not even a decent shopping mall around here. Where are they? Hidden in the woods somewhere? I mean, who knew there were so many trees?
But trees are beautiful.
Well, who are you, Al Gore? Now stop daydreaming and get down to business. We finally got some guests to stay here, and my brilliant plan will keep them coming. And before long, we'll be raking in the dough.
But Phyllis, I still don't like this plan of yours.
Have you got a better one?
No, but...
Shut up and do what you're told.
But Phyllis, I'm paying God. like it. It's dishonest. Where did you get that whacked out DJ anyway? She's not playing with a full deck. Of course, neither is anyone else here.
That's Janet from another planet. She offered to do the job for free. Her flyer was hanging at the grocery store, and she said that she'd been in a mental hospital for the past 15 years. She got released a couple months ago, got her hands on some sound equipment, and has started in the DJ business. Free was about the only thing we can afford. And besides, I'm pretty sure she's harmless. Unfortunately, it seems that she's having a bit of trouble figuring out how to work the equipment. How are we doing over there, Janet?
I've been away too long. When did they start making records so small? And when I put them on the record player, nothing happens. Maybe it's a bad needle.
Those aren't records. They're CDs.
CDs? I'm talking music, and he's talking banking. And they say I'm crazy. Don't worry, Miss Lodge, I'll figure it out.
That's a wilted flower child over there. And the rest of these kooks scare me, Phyllis. And so does your idea of inventing a fake ghost. And just where did they come from anyway?
Well, I advertise magazines and websites related to the paranormal that we have genuine ghosts here at Moldering Pines Inn. I figured at best we get a couple of kooks that believe in that stuff, come, stay the weekend, and ghost hunt. But I never dreamed I'd get an entire paranormal organization to hold a convention here. Oh, this is wonderful. And they're big good drinkers, too. We'll make a killing this weekend.
Maybe, but have you gotten a good look at them? These boo people seem like a bunch of weirdos to me. I don't like it. I don't like anything about this whole weekend.
Oh, stop your whining. Their money is green, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm nervous, Phyllis. Can we just forget about this ghost stuff? Let me try to think of something else.
You've done enough thinking. That's why we're in this mess. From now on, I'll do the thinking around here. You just stick to the stuff you're good at. Like carrying heavy things and opening jars and stuff.
But Phyllis, I don't like going to the kitchen. It's your job. I mean, I just fix things.
Mr. Lodge, excuse me. I am Madam Zelda von Spukum. I am the hostess for tonight's festivities. Would you mind please introducing me to our guests?
Madam Van Friedkink wants me to introduce her.
Oh, he'd be delighted now, won't you, Jim?
Well, yes, of course. I'd be delighted, Madam Van Friedkink. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention, please. Mrs. Lodge and I are delighted to have the Boo organization here this weekend. We hope you are enjoying your stay. Now, I would like to introduce you to the host of this weekend's Boo festivities, Madam Zelda von Sprukum.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. As Mr. Lodge told you, I am Madam Zelda von Spukum, National Chairperson of the Boogeyman Outreach Organization, commonly known as Boo. It's wonderful to see so many Boo members here for this very special event. Before we get started, I would like to introduce you to some very special guests. First of all the way from London, England, we have Professor Lionel Spector, noted expert on paranormal activities and metaphysical matters. Professor, would you say a few words? Professor? Professor, would you come and say a few words, please?
Me? Say a few words. No, I don't think I should. Good evening, everyone. I'm Professor Lionel Spector, noted British paranormalist.
Excuse me, Professor? Paranormalist?
Are you questioning my credentials?
Oh, no, of course not. It's just that I never heard that term before.
Please, allow me to continue.
Oh, yes, of course. Please continue.
As I was saying, as a paranormalist, I've begun my investigations into any paranormalizations which may be paranormalizing at this suspected paranormal location. And as soon as I discover anything of a paranormal nature, I'll inform you all immediately. Thank you very much.
Hi, Professor. What's your side? Liberal or preservative?
Thank you, Professor. Thank you. We are all hoping that the professor will be able to discover a poltergeist. After all, that is what we are here for. Now, I would like to introduce two members from our Washington, D.C. chapter, Mr. Fox Mulder and Ms. Dana Scullery. I see they're a bit shy. Don't worry, that's okay. We'll all get to know one another in good time.
Trench coats, huh? Last time I wore a trench coat, I almost got 3 to 7 years.
Well, let's move on. Now, as you all know, the lodges are convinced that they have paranormal activity going on right here at the inn. They think they have a poltergeist, a ghost living here. Now, our job is to discover if that is true, and if it is, to make contact and do our best to help that spirit pass over to the other side. Before we do that, we need to call for a blessing to protect us from geopathic stress. After all, we wouldn't want to encourage any naughty paranormal activity, now would we?
What a
Quiet. I think our opportunity is coming. Now be ready to move when I tell you.
Now I am going to need your help. So I want you to rev up your sixth senses and get ready to repeat after me.
Okay, Jim, go.
Phyllis, I don't want to.
Go.
Okay, now repeat after me. Bibbity bobbity boo.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Good.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Well, I am picking up some psychic vibrations. Yes, they're very, very near. I can feel them. Mr. Lodge! What are you doing? Is this entire haunting of yours been a hoax?
I told you it wouldn't work.
Flowered sheet. You idiots.
I couldn't find the white one.
Be patient, Madam Zelda. There will be a real ghost here in just a second, because I'm going to kill my stupid husband.
Wait. There is something or somebody here with us. Didn't you hear that?
Hear what? I didn't hear anything.
I don't want to hear anything.
I heard it that
Phyllis, do you have someone else in our little house?
time. No. Do you?
No.
Quiet! You'll scare away the specter.
Professor Spector, but I'm right here.
Oh, no, not you. Okay. I'm going to try to make contact. Please, everyone, be very, very quiet. I'm going to have to hold a seance, and I'm going to need a volunteer, an assistant. Anyone? All right, you sit down there at the table, and I want you to put your hands on the table and Concentrate. Concentrate on the table. Are you concentrating? Keep concentrating. All right? Are you concentrated?
Concentrated.
All right. Now let's begin. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
There! Over there! I see it! It's a faint image. I can barely make it out. Oh. Be careful, don't step on that man's foot. Yes, it's coming closer now. I can make it out now. It's a woman. And she's wearing a wedding gown. And she's coming over towards me. Yes, she's standing right here in front of me. Would you like to sit down here? Yes, sit right there. What is that, dear? Why, you look just fine, all things considered. Would you mind if I take notes? Oh, very good, very good. Now, oh, I have to move the chair. Why don't we start with you telling me your name? Olivia. Her name is Olivia. And tell me, dear, how did you die? She was murdered. And when did that happen, dear? November 1916? Why, that was 100 years ago. Tonight. Oh, my goodness. Now, tell me, dear, do you have some connection with this place? You're related to someone here. You're Mr. Lodge's great aunt.
No! I'm not related to any dead people!
Shut up and listen.
Tell me, dear, how can we help you? Do you want us to help you pass over to the other side? No. But you don't want to stay here. You say it's too disturbing. Well, where do you want to go? She wants to relocate to the Southwick Inn.
Go! I'll look at the door.
Knock it off.
Oh, if you don't go, please, I have so much to talk to you about.
Olivia, it's so nice to meet you.
She's not there anymore, Professor. She's gone.
What? Oh, batteries must be dead. I will change them.
I'm scared, Phyllis. I think this ghost thing may be real. I remember my father telling me stories about a great Aunt Olivia. There's no way Madame Zelda could have known about her.
I believe it's the real thing, too. This is wonderful.
This is terrible.
No, wonderful. Now I don't have to worry about you screwing things up with flowered sheets anymore. I have the real thing.
You mean you want a real ghost here?
Of course I do. When word gets out to more wacko organizations like this one, we'll be booked solid every day of the year.
You know, Phyllis, you were right. There are way too many trees here. We should go back to the Hamptons now. I'll start packing.
Oh, no. We're staying right here. I've put in too damn much work and money into this place to leave now. Are you forgetting about the setbacks that cost us a fortune? First the fire in the kitchen, then the fire in the linen closet. Thank God we caught them in time. Now we have a chance not only to recover our losses, but to make big bucks. We're sitting in a potential gold mine.
But you're forgetting that Madam Zelda says she's going to help the ghost relocate down the road. Yes.
I know what she said, and if she relocates our ghost, I'll kill her.
But,
No buts. I'm going to flop a pillar or something.
Hey, will you two stop fighting? So Jim grabbed a flowered sheet. It could happen to anybody. Don't fight in front of the guests. Now, I'm going to put on some nice, calm music, and then you'll feel friendly. You'll see nice, calm music.
you know, maybe she's not so nuts after all.
Oh, shut up.
Stone, have you been hearing all of this? Sounds like there could be a real ghost here. This could be our big break.
Down, Mulder, down. Don't you running off in some wild ghost chase. Remember why we're here. To keep an eye on Professor Spector.
Yeah, but this could be our opportunity to get the Bureau to open up the Hex files again. We were so close to proving the truth is out there, and then they shut us down. But if we could bring back a real ghost...
Mulder, get a grip. Oh, you are the laughingstock of the Bureau with all this alien, ghost-hunting, vampire nonsense. Granted, the Bureau created the Hex Files Division to find out if there's any truth to this paranormal business, but you became obsessed with it, out of control. I did everything in my power to keep them from firing your butt. So, don't blow this assignment, because if you do, I won't be able to protect you this time. Now, focus.
Yeah, I've always known the truth is out there, and here it is. It's right under our noses. This could be our big break.
Get a hold of yourself. It's just some cheap parlor trick performed by the largest Madame Zelda. Remember, trust no one.
Yeah, I said that before, I know. But this time, I really think it's real.
Look, we were sent here to keep an eye on Professor Spector. Nothing more.
Do you think that he's really not Professor Lionel Spector?
Well, that's what we're here to find out. You need to have a chat, Professor. Looks like he's coming this way. Now, focus. Professor, may I ask what you're looking for?
Ghost droppings.
Oh. I see. Ghost droppings.
Sounds logical to me.
Oh, it would. Professor, I'm curious. What school did you attend?
I beg your pardon.
Where did you obtain your paranormalcy degree?
Oh, well, I attended the England University of Paranormalcy, making me a doctor of paranormalcy and related paranormal matters. Simply put, a paranormalologist. I see.
Yeah, you would. Be quiet. How did you become involved with the Boom organization?
Oh, well, going through my desk, I came across a letter from Madame Zelda inviting me here. The letter described ghostly activities at the inn, and Madame Zelda asked me here to see if I could be of any assistance.
I see. No other reason?
No, what other reason could there be? Now, if you'll excuse me...
No, wait, Professor. Has your investigation revealed any evidence of any real ghosts?
Oh, not get off, Smolder.
It's an innocent question. I'm just curious.
I promised the director I would keep you in line and keep your mind off this X-Files.
Just this one question. So, Professor, have you found any real ghosts here?
How the hell do I know? I haven't yet had enough evidence to support an assumption. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy.
I'm very suspicious of him. I think we should follow him.
Yeah, right. You lead. I'm right behind you. Madam Zelda, do you really believe that there's some ghost of some woman named Olivia here?
I know what I saw with my own eyes and what I heard with my own ears. Of course she's here, somewhere. I am probably the only one who can pick up on the psychic vibrations. The only one who can see her. Although I'm surprised the professor couldn't see her.
Do you think there's some way that we could capture her? I've heard there are ways to do it.
Certainly not. That would be wrong. She wants to relocate and we are going to help her.
Relocate, you say? What if we relocate her to, Washington, D.C.?
Oh, no!
She could haunt the White House. Luckily, W's not there anymore, but some say Lincoln still is, and I'm sure this Olivia and Lincoln would get along great.
No, not Washington. I have heard there is a secret division of the FBI known as the X-Files. And they would figure out a way to capture Olivia. And then they would take her to the Hexagon building. Who knows what they would do to her there? No. She wants to relocate and we are going to help her relocate down the road to the South Lake Inn.
Madam Zelda, I strongly suggest you reconsider.
Mr. Smolder, I'm beginning to doubt your membership in BOO. Do you have your official membership card with you?
Madam Zelda, I repeat, I strongly suggest you... What?
Yes.
I'm a little busy here right now. Can't you watch him yourself? I know, but... Yeah, but... Fine, I'm on my way. Madam Zelda, I need to go, but we're going to have to continue this conversation later.
Olivia! I'm so glad you're back. Yes, we want to talk about things. Yes, I want to tell you.
Madam Zelda, I see you're taking a break from all this ghost hunting. It is exhausting, isn't it? It will take a load off my feet as well.
No, Princess, no.
Hello, dear.
Olivia?
It's me.
Uh-oh.
You've no idea how it feels just to be able to breathe again. And I must say, these male bodies aren't all they're cracked up to be. I feel like a tripod.
How long can you stay in the professor's body?
Not long, sweetie. So you better tell me quick, what's on your mind?
Now, why don't we begin at the end? Exactly how did you die?
Well, 100 years ago, I married my boyfriend, Rocco. He never really wanted to get married, so I guess I should have been suspicious when he suddenly popped the question. Especially when he suggested honeymooning at my uncle's inn in the Berkshires. You know, back then, it was just dirt roads with nothing around for miles. Not exactly your most romantic spot. But if that's what it took to get Rocco to marry me, I was willing to make the sacrifice.
What happened next, dear?
Well, as soon as we got here, Rocco started drinking. Oh, pretty soon he was plastered. Then he took out this trunk. I thought it contained his clothes, but inside were all these gold artifacts.
What kind of gold artifacts?
Egyptian artifacts. The morning of our wedding, I read in the paper that someone had broken into the Museum of Ancient Things and stolen gold artifacts from the tomb of the Egyptian pharaoh, King Rubentuben.
And it was Rocco?
Yeah, who knew? I thought he was a window washer.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, you're telling me. And you haven't heard the worst of it. Turns out the only reason Rocco married me was to have an excuse to hide out here in the woods for a while until the heat died down. He never really loved me. I felt so used.
What happened next?
We had a huge argument. I told Rocco that I was going to turn you into the police because I refused to be an accessory to a crime. He said that he was going to take a nap, and then we'd take a walk together and talk about it some more. Only instead of returning to our room, he headed for the woods and took the trunk with him. I know because I followed him. I saw him bury all the artifacts in the woods. Terrified he'd see me, I ran back to our room. And when Rocco returned, we finally went for that walk together.
Something tells me that was your last walk together.
I'm afraid so. We went outside. It was nearly dark. We stood by the old well and talked. I told Rocco that I couldn't go along with this, and that he had to turn himself into the police and return the old artifacts of King Bruton. But then he grabbed me by the legs, threw me up in the air, and sent me flying down the well.
Oh my!
Yeah, what a trip that was.
Goodness, how awful. But why have you stayed here so long?
Something about an Egyptian curse. My soul is bound to the property until the priceless artifacts of King Bruton are found and returned.
So if we find the artifacts, you will be free to leave?
Yes, but back to my story. When I returned to my room that night, I made a map of where Rocco had buried the treasure. Only I don't remember what happened to the map. After all, it's been 100 years. If you find it, you'll find the treasure, and my curse will be lifted.
All right, let me see if I get this straight now. You were married 100 years ago to your husband, Rocco, who brought you here to your great-uncle's inn for your honeymoon.
Yes.
But the real reason he brought you here was because he wanted to hide out. He stole the artifacts from the Museum of Ancient Things, the exhibit of King Bruton.
Yes.
And he needed some place to bury them.
Yes.
But before, when you told him you couldn't go along with it, he killed you by throwing you down the well.
Yes. Yes.
But before you died, you drew a map showing where the treasure is buried out in the woods.
Yes. 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 Was it good for you too?
I'm good for the night.
I don't understand. Why is the treasure still here? Why didn't Rocco take it and run away to Morocco?
He never got the chance. You see, a couple of days after my disappearance, Rocco suddenly, mysteriously tripped at the top of the stairs and fell all the way to the bottom, breaking his neck. Gee, I wonder how that happened. What happened?
You don't know?
Last thing I remember, I was sitting in that chair. The next thing I know, I was smacking into the wall. What happened?
When you sat in that chair, you accidentally sat on Olivia's lap. I'm surprised that a man of your background and gifts didn't see her.
I have a cold. It's probably throwing me off.
Yes, Belle. You were possessed by the ghost of Olivia.
Oh my God.
And you told us that you were married to your husband Rocco for 100 years. And, 100 years ago he murdered you after he married you. And he stole the golden artifacts of King Bruton. And he brought you here so he would have a place to hide them, bury them. But then he mysteriously died and the treasure was never recovered.
So I suppose they're gone forever then.
Well, no, there's the map.
What map?
Olivia said that she drew a map before she died, but she doesn't know what became of it. But she's convinced that it's here somewhere. So, if we find the map, we'll find the treasure, and her spirit will be released.
What map? We must find that map. I want that map.
Take it easy, Professor. We'll find the map. Yes, we'll ask all of our boo members to help us to search for it. Everyone, look around. Look under your chair. Look, everyone, look. See if you can look for anything that resembles a map.
Yes, and if you find the map, give it to me.
I'll hang on to this map for the time being. Thank you very much.
All right. You're in charge.
All this seances and it takes so much out of me. I think I am going to go and refresh myself. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll go out in the lobby and have some brownies.
Slowly, did you see how interested the professor is in that map? He's obsessed with it. I'm convinced he's you-know-who. Since nobody actually knows what you-know-who looks like, there's nothing we can do until we actually catch him with the goods. I know he'll try to get his hands on that buried treasure.
Do you think he'll capture the ghost too?
Will you give up on this ghost stuff? Besides, he's not here to capture the ghost. I'm sure he's here to find the treasure King Newton to.
Do you think he'll give me his ghost detector?
Oh, I give up. Come on, we gotta keep an eye on him.
I want that ghost.
I want that map.
Well, I want that map and the ghost.
Why do you still want that ghost, Phyllis? If we can get our hands on that map and find that buried treasure, we'll have enough money to pay off all our bills and our mortgage, fix the fire damage, and still have enough left over to live comfortably. We don't need that ghost.
Our little ghost is a gold mine, Jim. Think about it. First the boat rights, then the TV and the movie deals. Next, we get on the cover of the National Enquirer. Misquoted, of course. And then we sue them for millions, just like all the celebrities do. This little ghost is worth a fortune to us.
But you are forgetting that Madame Zelda says she's going to help relocate the ghost down the road to the South McKinney. And I say we let her. This ghost stuff scares me, Phyllis. There's more than enough money than we'll ever need in that treasure if we can just get our hands on it.
But what if we don't find it? What if someone found the treasure a long time ago? Someone smart enough to sell it on the black market so that no one else would know. That leaves us with nothing but a good story to tell. No, Jim, that's staying right here.
Now if Madam has her way, and I hope she does, because I don't want to live with any ghost. Living with you is scary enough.
Well, I'm getting my hands on that map, and I'm going to talk to the ghost of Olivia myself. And Madame Zelda is going to help me contact her now. Hey! Hold on!
Great, Mrs. Lodge! It's very dangerous.
Yeah. I want to talk to Olivia. Get her back here.
it's not as easy as you think.
Come on. How hard can it be? Never mind. I'll handle this myself.
No, you don't have the gift. I am the only one who can get Olivia to appear and disappear.
Oh, yeah? Watch. Jim!
Yes, dear.
Get lost.
Yes, dear.
Don't tell me I don't have a gift.
It doesn't work that way. You can't just order a ghost to appear. It takes concentration.
Yeah. Now, watch. Hey, Olivia! Get your butt in here. I want to talk to you now.
I don't believe it. Here she is. She's sitting in the chair.
Am I good or what? Okay, I'll handle it from here. Watch. Maybe you'll learn something. Now, Olivia, quite frankly, I don't know why you want to leave here. You've been here so long, it must seem like your very own place. And it's beautiful here. There are no ugly shopping malls, all these pretty trees and things.
Olivia says it was fine at first, but then you and your husband showed up and all the construction started. And all the yelling and the fighting. She never had a moment's peace.
No problem. Jim and I will get couples counseling.
Couples counseling. She says no, she still wants to leave.
Well, how about we make you part of the staff? We'll give you health benefits.
Mrs. Lodge, she's dead. Why would she want health benefits?
Death benefits?
No.
How about fame? A special ghost appearance on the Oprah show. Or would you prefer Dr. Phil?
No.
I got it! Breast implants.
Oh, Mrs. Lodge, this has gone far enough. I don't think Olivia wants to. What's that there? You want breast implants? Come on, dear, who could see them? Oh. What's that, dear? You have something you want to ask Mrs. Lodge? Olivia wants to know, has your cooking improved?
I don't know what she's talking about. I'm a very good cook.
Olivia says your cooking didn't do much for the health of your late husband, especially that last serving of brownies. Oh my God, did you get those brownies?
Hey, Emerald Lagasse, she's not.
I don't know what she's talking about. My husband died of natural causes. I'd keep this to myself if I were you. Otherwise, you just might eat something here tonight that will make it even easier for you to talk to the dead. And this won't help you.
I don't think people like me anymore.
Excuse me, Madam Zelda. Did I just overhear what I think I heard?
What do you think you heard?
Well, it sounded to me as if my lovely wife poisoned her last husband.
Olivia did seem to suggest something like that.
Well, ask Olivia for more information. I need to know if I should skip Phyllis's next meal and head on over to McDonald's instead. I wonder what the Happy Meal toy is this week.
What's that, Olivia? Yes, why are you calling him Firebug?
Firebug?
Olivia wants to know more about the fires in the kitchen and the linen closet. She said she was able to put them out by herself just in time.
Olivia, put the fires out.
She said she did. She wants to know, you were planning on helping your wife get out of the burning building in time, weren't you?
I have no idea what she's talking about. I didn't have anything to do with the fires in the kitchen or the linen closet or the one in the basement that my outlet is on either.
didn't say anything about the fire in the basement.
I'm gonna talk to Phyllis right now. Phyllis! Phyllis! Did you poison your first husband?
What are you talking about?
I overheard everything. There's no reason to lie. Did you poison your first husband for the insurance money?
Jim, now do I seem like the type of person capable of doing something like that?
Yes.
Well, I didn't.
Well, I don't even believe you. I don't know that I was on your next culinary hit
And
list.
how do I know I wasn't in your hit list?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I overheard your little conversation with Olivia. So you're the one that started the fires? Why? To collect insurance money?
I didn't start any fires.
Like you said, why would Olivia lie? Were you trying to help me escape from the burning building? Or were you going to let me burn to death? Oh my God. So you're the one that started the fires in the Hampton house, and I barely got out of there alive. But you didn't have any trouble getting out, did you?
That was a coincidence.
You're trying to burn me out.
And you're trying to burn
I'll
me.
kill you.
Now there's a couple you'll see on Jerry Springer someday.
Good work there, Scullery.
No help for you.
I'm just getting ready to help you out.
More like help yourself into an escape into the next room, chicken.
Speaking of chicken, I'm going to prepare Madame Zelda's next meal. And if you don't keep your mouth shut, it could very well be your last.
Yes, and I need to go back to fixing the linen closet. The invisible woman there has got a big mouth. And you, Madame Zelda, know too much. Better watch your back, because the next mysterious fire could be in your room. Tonight!
I don't think people like me anymore.
Madam Zelda, I wonder if I could take a look at that map, if you don't mind.
I'll hang on to the map if you don't mind, Mr. Smolder.
But if you and I work together, just think how much faster we'll find the treasure of King Room 2. Then the curse will be broken and Olivia's spirit will be free to leave this property.
I don't think we need to find the treasure to release Olivia. I think finding the map is proof enough, and she will be able to leave.
But shouldn't we be sure? For poor Olivia's sake.
Oh, he's nice. So thoughtful.
I'll hang on to this map. I'll talk more about it now. I'm going to talk to Olivia again. I'd almost forgotten that she was here. What's that, dear? You want to tell me something about the professor?
She's lying.
She didn't say anything yet.
Right.
She says you're not who you say you are.
She's lying.
She wants to know what you did with the real Professor Lionel Spector.
I don't know what she's talking about.
She says you are not the real Lionel Spector. She says, oh my God, she says you're Spencer Reese, international cat burglar.
You've learned far too much for your own good, Madame Zelda.
Now, I don't know anything really, but I do know I'll keep to myself, I promise.
I want that map. I'll find the treasure, get out of the country quickly, and no one has to get hurt. Now give me that map!
What's going on here?
Toothache. Yes, Madame Zelda has a toothache, and I was just trying to be of assistance.
You seem to be a man of many talents, Professor. Dentistry, too?
Yes, well, take 2 aspirin and call some in the morning.
Now, I must be going. Ghosts are hot, don't you know?
Madam Zelda, until I have that tooth checked, I'd keep my mouth shut if I were you.
This evening is not turning out the way I wanted it to.
Madam Zelda, we need to discuss further the possibility of relocating our ghostly friend back to our Boo's Washington headquarters.
I don't think she wants to go to Washington, Mr. Smolder.
I'm warning you, Madam Zelda, my career is at stake here. They're looking to get rid of me down at the Bureau.
Smolder? He always calls the Boo headquarters of Washington the Bureau. Come on, Smolder, we gotta keep an eye on the professor. No buts. Now come on, let's focus.
I'm warning you, Madam Zelda. My career is in the toilet. I will get that ghost, or so help me.
Now, come on, let's go before the professor steps away.
What am I going to do? I think I am in big trouble. Olivia has told me far more than I need to know. She says Mrs. Lodge poisoned her first husband to put her hands on that life insurance policy. And Mr. Lodge, he's a pyromaniac. He started all the fires here at the inn. And I think he burned down the house in the Hamptons, too. And then there's the professor. Olivia says he's not really Professor Lionel Spector. She says he's really Spencer Reese, international cat burglar. Oh, I'm in big trouble. Any one of them could be plotting right now to get rid of me, to shut me up. Oh, what am I going to do? What's that? Oh, goodness. I had almost forgotten that you were here. I can't chat right now. I've got too much on my mind. You told me too much. And now just about everyone here wants to get rid of me. What am I going to do? Can you help me, Olivia? You say I helped you by finding the map, and now you want to help me? Really? You say Mr. Smolder and Miss Scullery are not Moo members? They're really FBI agents? And they can help me. Yes, I'll tell them everything I know, and they can protect me. Mr. Smolder, Miss Scullery, I need to talk to you now. Hurry!
Where's that music always come from?
It's me.
Please hurry. It's a matter of life and death.
What is it, Madam Zelda? Have you changed your mind? You're going to help me capture the ghost and save my reputation?
Smolder.
It's not about capturing Olivia. I would have thought you'd given up on that by now.
I'll never give up. I've always known the truth is out there. In fact, it's right here under our noses. And I also know to trust no one. So I'm not letting you or anyone else stop me from getting the proof I need.
There's something that I think you should know. It's getting out of hand here.
Olivia told me that you two are not crew members. You are really members of the FBI, agents.
Well,
is that true?
Yes, it's true. Now you're standing in the way of a federal investigation, so hand over that ghost.
Smolder, shut up. Okay, it's true. We're FBI agents formerly connected with the now defunct X-Files division. We're here in a case.
Would it have anything to do with Spencer Reese, international cat burglar?
How do you know?
Olivia told me. She also said that Professor Spector is really Spencer Reese.
So Olivia's an informant. You see that, Scullery? As an informant, she could be of great use to us. We must get that ghost back to Washington.
Smolder, I'm warning you. One more word out of you about Olivia, and I'll see to it you join her in the afterlife.
But wait, there's more.
I'm sick and tired of being a laughingstock of the Bureau.
Mrs. Lodge poisoned her first husband.
Pull yourself together, Smolder, you're losing it. Where's your medication?
I don't need
Mr.
any
Lodge
medication.
started also
What I
fighting.
need is that ghost.
Oh, I'm warning you, Smolder.
He even burned down the house in the Hamptons, too.
I'm warning you, Madam Zelda. If you don't capture that ghost, I swear.
Don't you? You nuts?
What? It's, just an itch. Yeah, that's it. Just an itch. There, that's better. I'm warning you, Madam Zelda. If you don't get me that ghost, I'm gonna come back and satisfy that itch.
Smolder, come back here. I'm calling the director back up. Smolder!
Oh, dear. They're not protecting me. Why did this map has brought me nothing but trouble? No one will listen to me. Everybody wants to get rid of me. I'm in big trouble. I'm packing up my things and getting out of here now before it's too late.
I think I'll catch up on my reading.
I think I'll go put another log on the fire.
I think I'll try out that new recipe.
This is a bad scene. I'm out of here.
This just hasn't been my day.
She's dead!
Well, there you have it. Madam Zelda is dead. Someone stabbed her with a knife. How about a big hand for our performers? your suspect's name on the ballot and place it in the corresponding bag. So now this isn't a secret ballot. Please write your name down on your ballot in case your vote is chosen as the winner. You have to be present to win the prize. We will disclose the winner shortly after you've voted. Thank you, and glad you enjoyed the show.